Hi, everybody. Welcome to Module 3 YouTube Marketing. I'm Carolina Millan and I am from Chile, and I'm very happy to have you guys here in this module. As you know, there are a couple other modules in the program that will cover video and YouTube marketing. So there are a few things that you will find in those other videos. So make sure that you watch them in order, okay? Don't watch the last one before this one and so on, okay? So this should be the second one you watch, okay? So this is module 3. I am Carolina. Like I said, I live in Chile, and I would like to tell you just a little bit about my story. I started out, well, this is me, of course, and I started out back in 2008. I struggled for a very long time. I struggled for about 4 years. I didn't find success until the beginning of 2012. Okay. But what happened when I got started? I was at my first job. I started business here in Chile, business engineering. So I got a job back in 2008. I was very happy with my job at the beginning. I thought that was it. I mean, this is life. This is my job. This is what I'm going to do for the next few years. Maybe I'll find another job later. But actually, it took me about 6 months to realize that I didn't want to have a job, that I didn't want to be sitting in a cubicle all day, and that I didn't want to obey orders from a boss. I didn't want to wake up early in the morning. I didn't want to ask for permission to take holidays. All of that stuff that we don't like, and especially I didn't want to ask for permission to get a salary raise. If I want to make more money, I want to be able to decide that for myself and be in control of that. And that's what video marketing has allowed me to do. And it has allowed me to create several income streams that I'll give you guys some examples about that later. So like I said, 2008, 6 months in my job, I started looking for alternatives. And the first thing I did was multi-level marketing, also known as MLM. So I tried working with an MLM company, and that didn't go very well. I just did all the wrong things. My upline was telling me to make a list of friends and family that I could invite to meetings and show them presentations and give them products to taste, to try out. I had to memorize all these products and what the benefits were. And the truth is, I wasn't even interested in the products myself. So it made it really difficult for me to promote something that I didn't fully believe in. I didn't think the products were bad, but I didn't want them for myself. So when you don't do something for yourself, when you want to promote a product or a service and you don't use it yourself, it's just really hard. So I quickly realized that making lists of friends and family was not going to work out. So I went online, and that's when I discovered internet marketing and video marketing as well. So I found all these gurus, and I'm sure you can probably relate to that. You go on Google, you search make money online, or you search digital marketing, internet marketing, whatever. You'll find a bunch of people who seem really successful, who are in fact really successful, and that drives you in, right? That it draws you in, and it makes you want to learn from them, and you feel attracted to them. Successful people tend to attract even more success to them, and that's when you know that you've made it, when suddenly people start coming to you. And that was one of my goals. That was certainly something I wanted to do. I wanted to finally have people come to me instead of me being the one approaching people, right? So what happened? I was buying product after product. Like I said, I discovered all those gurus, and they were sharing a lot of cool things. But I just wasn't implementing very much. It was really hard for me to implement everything I was learning. And that's why success took so long for me. I was just accumulating all this knowledge. But suddenly, it was around 2010 that I did my first marketing video. I already had my blog. I had realized how important it was to brand myself. So I had a blog, I was creating content because content is king, my friends. Content is really, really important and you need to start creating it. And at the beginning, I thought I was more comfortable writing content, right? Because I was shy and I didn't want to be in front of the camera. But then, a little time after, I realized that, you know what? Video might be easier, and I need to overcome that fear of being in front of the camera. You need the right mindset, right? You need to um, trust yourself. You need to show people that you're confident so that they can see that through the screen, that they can see that coming through your videos. And then they will trust you, they will like you, and they will buy from you, right? So you need to overcome that fear. You also need to realize that people appreciate good content. And if you create content that they like, they're going to come back for more. They're going to subscribe to you, to your blog, to your channel online on YouTube, okay? And the other important thing that I did and that helped me achieve success with video was using other social media platforms to my advantage. Okay, so besides doing video marketing, you do your video, you upload it on YouTube, which is the second largest search engine after Google, and naturally, Google owns it. So, yeah, it's huge. It's huge. So, you need to be there. But you upload your video and then you need to share it. Okay, you need to spread it all over social media, all over the social platforms out there so that you can reach more eyeballs and reach out to more people. You're going to learn more about that in the next video, okay, about how to syndicate your videos and share them on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, and all these other social platforms. Okay, I really love social media and it has helped me tremendously to build my business. So you need to look into this. Now, the other reason I achieved success, right, was because I followed these stages, or at least I tried to follow these 3 stages for you to make a successful marketing video. The first one is pattern interrupt. The second one is content delivery. And the third one is the call to action. Okay, we're going to go deep into each one of these. Okay, so number one, what is number one? Pattern interrupt. So what is it? What is the purpose? Let me see. You probably are exposed to, I don't know, tens of emails every single day promoting things to you. And a lot of those emails probably have videos in them, right? So you open up the email, you get curious. So the email copy that you get from that guru or whatever person that's emailing you has done well if you click on it. Okay, that means, okay, that's the first purpose. They want you to click on it. But once you click on the link and it opens the video, you need to watch the video. Otherwise, the click is worthless. If you don't watch the video, right, you're not going to take any action. You're not going to watch the rest of the content, and that person is not going to make any sales from you, right? So if you don't get people to do that with your emails and with your videos, if you don't get them to watch them, you won't get the results you need, okay? So the pattern interrupt, what it does is to disarm your viewers' defenses. Why? Because when you start watching that guru's video, you already know he's trying to sell you something, right? You already know there's going to be some kind of offer at the end, even if the content is super cool, right? I know that. I see so many videos every day, and I know exactly when they're trying to sell me something, right? And you probably know that as well. I mean, at this point in life, with all the technology, we're pretty much immune, right, to most marketing messages that we get bombarded with every single day. So with a pattern interrupt, you disarm your viewer because they were not expecting it. That's why it's a pattern interrupt. You just, boom, you interrupt them in a way that they did not expect. So you add an element of surprise. Okay, so what do some marketers do? For example, I'll give you an example. Frank Kern, he's one of my favorite marketers, one of my favorite video marketers. And the way he does this is that he creates like little films, and maybe you know him and maybe you've seen some of his videos. I strongly recommend you check out some of his videos on YouTube. But what this guy does is that he starts the video in a way that engages the audience. Okay, you need to generate this engagement from the very beginning. You only have about 5 to 10 seconds, okay, to get your viewers' attention. So from the very beginning, you start telling a story, okay? You use storytelling, you can create some characters, and in a way that creates bonding, okay? Your viewer will feel that they're with you on a mission. And when you bond with them, they will want to know what's happening at the end of the video. So always at the beginning, try to be original, add an element of surprise. Some people just use images, some people scream at the beginning of their video. Some people do something funny, some people sing, some people are playing their guitar at the beginning. Do anything that you believe is not being done much and that you think could make people surprised, because they were expecting a classic marketing video and you're giving them something fun, something interesting, something they did not expect. So that's how you do the pattern interrupt, okay? Again, it could be humor, it could be music, it could be characters that you create. You can play a character yourself, and then somewhere in the middle of the video of your content delivery, you start getting into what you really wanted to say. Now, of course, it has to be related, okay? You cannot just start playing a character and it has nothing to do with the content of your video or with the action that you want them to take, okay? So make it related to it. Now, our second stage would be content delivery, right? You got your audience's attention, and now you need to deliver the content, right? So that they stay with you and that they feel the value. Now, you need to know your purpose. You need to know what you want people to do. You know, what do you want them to do? Once you know this, okay, and here I recommend that you grab a piece of paper and you start writing down what you really want to do with your video, okay? What do you want people to do at the end of your video? And what do you want them to do with your content? Do you want them to learn something new? Do you want them to learn about your business? Do you want to invite them to an event? Do you want to invite them to a mastermind? Or do you just want to share a thought? You know, maybe you just want to share a thought of the day. Maybe you were reading a book. This is something I do sometimes. I'm reading a book and there's a chapter that I really like. And then I just make a video and I share it, or I review it. I did that. That was one of my first videos back in 2010. It was in Spanish, though. Spanish is my native language. So I had read a book that I really liked and I did a video. The book is called On Marketing. And I loved the book so much that I figured, you know what? I'm going to review this book. I'm going to give people like the main bullet points so that they get excited about it and they buy it, right? And I got really good results with that video because a lot of people were getting back to me, thanking me for recommending the book. So if you're having some struggle thinking about how to deliver your content, or more than just how to deliver it, what content you need, that's a pretty good idea. Just review stuff that you like. It could be a blog post by somebody else. It could be a book. It could be a documentary, maybe. It depends on your marketing niche. If you're, I don't know, maybe you're a journalist, maybe you are a doctor, and you want to use video marketing to promote your business, to promote your brand, to promote your services, then you can definitely do a review of the latest product in your industry. Now, it's really important that you keep up to date with your content, okay? With your passion. You need to be passionate about what you're talking about. So again, to go back to the example of whether you are a dentist, for example, or a lawyer, and there is a new law about something, and you want your audience to know about it, and you want to position yourself as an expert who knows, okay, an expert who knows about this, then what do? You review this new law and you do it pattern interrupt, okay? Let's go back to pattern interrupt. If you're a lawyer, you know, most people are thinking in their mind, okay, this is going to be really boring. Or if you're in finance, right? So how can you make reviewing that new law, that really important law that just came out, how can you review it and share the content with your audience in a way that engages them? So that's where you think of the pattern interrupt, and that's how you try to make something that's usually boring and you turn it into something fun with passion, okay? So that would be the content delivery. I will show you some examples of some of my videos later. Okay, I just want to really get into this. Number three would be the call to action. Okay, no video is complete if you don't tell your audience what you want them to do next. Okay, like all your content can be brilliant. You know, you can have a really cool pattern interrupt at the beginning. You get people to be engaged with your video. They watch the whole video, but then at the end, you lose them because you didn't tell them what to do. So you have to tell them what to do. So what could it be? If you're not selling anything specifically, maybe you're just doing video because you want to create content for the marketplace, you want to keep people engaged with you, you want them to know you, like you, and trust you. So what do? Well, the call to action could be to subscribe to your channel. Okay. I'm going to show you guys how to create your YouTube channel if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say subscribe. So don't worry about that. But that could be a call to action. Another call to action could be follow me on Twitter. Okay, maybe you have a Twitter account and you want to get more followers. So you could end each video with follow me on Twitter and you put the link to your Twitter account. Okay. What else could you do? You could also just tell people to fill out a form. Maybe you are surveying your audience. Maybe you provided this content, then you want to know what they think about it. So you can tell them to fill out a survey. You can also ask them to just leave a comment below the video. That works really well. And it maybe sounds obvious. I mean, to tell people, hey, if you like this content, please leave a comment. Well, trust me, when you tell people to do it, you get more chances of them doing it. Okay. So definitely have a call to action at the end of your video. Once again, it doesn't matter if you're not necessarily selling anything right now. If you don't have anything to sell, there's always something people can do. Okay, as basic as send me an email or leave me a comment or follow me on Twitter, add me on Facebook, like my fan page. All that stuff will already give you some social currency in return. Okay, for people watching your video. Now, if you are selling something, I mean, it's simple. You just tell them what it is that you have for them, okay? You also tell them how it's going to benefit them. You do this hopefully before you do the call to action, then you tell them what to do. So it could be to just fill out the form to buy your product, or it could be an application form, and then you get back to them, and then you close them on the phone. You sell them your service or your product, okay? So once again, let's review them one last time. Pattern interrupt, content delivery, and call to action. Now, social proof, my friends, is a concept. It's very trendy nowadays, and I want to tell you exactly what social proof is and how you can take advantage of video marketing to social proof your results. And I'm going to show you, in fact, right now, I'm going to show you one of my videos where I do this. So let me show you. Going to my YouTube channel right now. And I have several videos in my channel, but I have a couple videos where what I do is show people my results. And trust me, this really helps because people always want proof, especially if you're in internet marketing or maybe you're in the weight loss industry, any industry where people need to see proof that your stuff works, okay? If you make a video, that's really powerful. It's more powerful than just putting together a bunch of screenshots, because screenshots can be fake. People can come up with fake screenshots and then Photoshop them or whatever. So I'm going to show you, for example, this is one of the videos that I have. I'm going to pause it so that we don't get the audio here bothering us. Hey guys, one second. Okay, here we go. So Mob is one of the businesses I am in, okay, one of my streams of income. And basically in this video what I'm doing is I'm showing people my back office and I am showing them how much money I made in the past 12 months, okay? So I'm being very direct here, 200,000 in 12 months, right? So I want people to know exactly how much I made, and I want them to know that the business works, that it is legit, that they can trust the business, right? That they can give it a try and work with me, especially work with me, because I have results. I have results to show for, and that means I know what I'm doing, right? So a video like this is what I do. This is my back office. I have you know, I did this with a tool called Camtasia. I'm going to talk to you about that tool later on. You'll also learn about those tools in the other modules of video marketing as well in this program. But I'll just tell you very briefly. So I put my face here because sometimes it helps if people can see your face, if people can relate to you, um, then people can see you're a real person and they can trust you. Okay. And as you can see in my video, I have a call to action here in the description, right? I tell people to join Mob and I give them my URL, right? That's what I usually do with my videos, and that's what you should be doing as well. Okay? So this is how you social proof your results. You record your screen and you show people, you point and tell. No BS, just show them what's real. Okay. Now another kind of video where I do some social proof sometimes. I'll show you another example. There is another video I did with also about Mob. So let me show you guys just a second. If I go back to my channel, I have a video where basically I explain people what the main product in Mob does and how it works. Let me just I'll just mute the video because I want to show you guys what I did in this one. Here what I do is I tell people how I made $11,000 in 24 hours, right? With this system. It could be any system. So what I did here is I'm recording myself, of course, with a camera. And what I did is that I mix this with some screenshots, right? And I explain people how it happened. So as you can see over here, let me just get rid of that. If I scroll here, as you can see, I added a screenshot. This is a conversation of me and Matt Lloyd. Matt Lloyd is the founder of the company. And he sends me a message. He tells me he's got great news for me, that I made this amount of money with the business. And so I tell people the story. I tell them how excited I am about these results and so on. And so that's another way of social proofing your results. You just record yourself, and then I have this whiteboard here. So what I do is with that whiteboard, I start telling people how the system works. So this is how I get into my content delivery, right? So what I really want to tell them, I draw their attention. Look, I made this much money in 24 hours. And then I start with delivering the content. I start telling them, this is what it is. This is what this business is about. This is exactly how it works. This is how you can be making money starting next week. And at the very end of the video, I just tell them, click the link below, contact me, and let's work together. I'll help you. And so I get a lot of people here who leave me messages, right? They want to know how to get started, right? I give them my email, I reply to everyone. It's really important that you monitor your comments, okay? That you're always checking your videos, looking at the comments, and reply to people and tell them what the business is and reply to their questions. Okay, many people will have questions for you, even if your video is very clear. Because this video, if you watch it, guys, you'll see it's really clear. Okay, so that's how social proof works. Those are a couple of my best examples. Okay. So video is a great way to actually show people your results. Okay. That's what social proofing is all about. Giving people the proof that they need. Okay. Because they're always hesitating. Okay. They're always, like I said at the beginning, you need to disarm them. Okay. And showing them proof and showing them proof of it, maybe it seemed impressive to you that I made 11,000 in a day or whatever. It doesn't always have to be like that. It doesn't always have to be results that seem impossible. Okay. And by the way, those results, guys, that I showed you in those videos, those are my results, and they're definitely not typical. Okay. I cannot tell you that you're going to get such results with your videos. Okay. But I can tell you it's possible. It's definitely possible if you do the hard work, if you do good content. So use video to show people your results, and whatever results they are, no matter, guys, no matter how small. Okay, it doesn't matter how small your results are. You have to show them because a lot of people out there don't even have those results. There are always people out there who have no results at all, okay? And they will be excited to see other regular people getting results. So I already showed you, right, some of those videos that I used to get results, but here what I want to show you, I showed you the social proof videos, but what I want to show you now is videos that get me really good results, okay? So let me show you back to my channel. These are videos that, where I just basically share my story. So for example, here's another video, okay? This is a video where I tell my story. I'm driving this Mercedes that I won with this company, and I'm showing people, a little bit about what my life is like. I tell them my story and I inspire people. So what happens with people with videos, that are inspiring, people get back to you, right? People want to know more. People are drawn to you, okay? Then other types of video that I like doing are, just marketing lessons, okay? So, for example, this is a webinar that I did. Let me show you guys. Okay, hang on. This one here is a webinar. Okay, and in case you don't know, oops, there's an advertising there. Let me just wait until I can skip it. Here we go. So this is a webinar I did with one of my business partners. We just got together on Google Hangouts, and we did this video where we were showing people our business. This is another business that I'm in. Okay, so we did this webinar together. We have over 900 views. Okay, a lot of people watch this video when they want to learn more about this business specifically, right? So what we do is we deliver the content and we tell them at the end of the video, what to do next and how to join us. People appreciate videos like this. Now, this video is really long. It's an hour long. And that's fairly normal for a webinar. A web seminar. One way for you to do a web seminar is using Google+. As you can see, we did this with Google+. So all you need is a Gmail account. You activate your Google Plus account, and then you can broadcast. Okay, it's really, really simple. Now, webinars, the good thing about them is, by the way, another tool I'll show you is gotowebinar.com. Okay, that one is not free, but you can have a free trial with gotowebinar.com. So a video like this gets me really good results because once again, I explain people, me and my partner, we explain people how the business works. And then they get back to us and they ask a few final questions, and then boom, they're pre-qualified. This gets people pre-qualified to join your business or your service. Okay, so that's a video that gets me good results, and then a lot of people contact me to learn more. Now, another example of a video where I get good results, like I was telling you guys, is me just having a whiteboard and explaining things. So for example, this video here, I talk about the 3 types of media you need for your business. So I just tell people, look, these are the 3 types of media you need. I mean, you can watch the video if you want, but I just go and tell people, these are the 3 types of media out there. You have owned media, paid media, and earned media. Okay, you guys can watch this video if you want to learn more about that. But then people appreciate it, and then they thank me for the content. And I'm not really selling anything in this video. This is one of those videos where you just want to deliver some really good content for free with no other interest other than, entertaining your audience or getting them to appreciate what you have for them. So that's a really good video that you can make if you are knowledgeable about something. Once again, book reviews work really well too, or a blog post that you read by someone else and then you just want to comment, give people your opinion, and then tell them to share theirs. This is this kind of video that is normally easy for you to do, especially if you're passionate about the subject. You need to be passionate about the subject, okay? So that would be the other example I wanted to show you guys. There are a ton of other videos you can do. Sometimes I do videos outside of my house. I also like doing videos while I'm driving my car, and I'll tell you what kind of camera you can use for that. I do videos when I'm on vacation or anything like that. Okay, so that's something that you can definitely do, and people will appreciate it because they will feel closer to you. They will feel like you're a friend. If they see you do regular things in your regular life, they're gonna love it. Okay. All right. Whoops. So now the other thing I want to show you guys, and I'm gonna do this quickly because you're going to see this in detail in another module. So creating your YouTube account is really simple, guys. Like I just said, you just need a Gmail address. Okay. Um, and when you have your Gmail address, how do you create a Gmail address? You just go to gmail.com. Okay, if you don't have a Gmail address, and then you just go ahead and create one. And then you go to youtube.com. Now you'll see this in the previous module in more detail, but I just want to remind you in case you're watching this. And then once you have created the account and you want to upload your video, you just have this upload button right here. And the other thing that's really important is that you customize your channel a little bit. Okay, at the beginning you might not have a photo here, and when you click on change, this is going to take you to your Google Plus account. Okay, everything in Google is connected somehow to Google Plus and Gmail. So if you want to change your YouTube photo, you need to go to your your Google Plus account and change it right there. Okay, that's basically how you would do that. Okay. You'll also learn in the next module, guys, how to syndicate, how to share your videos. Now, as you can see, I have shared many of my videos over here on Google Plus, and I also share them on Twitter and Facebook. Okay, so that's where you change that. Now, going back to your channel, okay, you click here and you go to my channel. You can also change this photo right here. You just edit right there, and you can add this, what we call the cover photo. On YouTube, they call it the channel art, but basically, you see this kind of photo on most social media profiles these days. And for you to have these links here, you just click on Edit Links. As you can see, I have my blog right there. So you click on Edit Links, and it takes you here where you can not only edit your links, where I recommend you always put your blog, okay, or the main website for your business. You can put your email for business inquiries, and then you have your About section, and this is where you just tell people a little bit about yourself so they know who you are, what you're up to, and what kind of value they're going to get from your channel, why they should be subscribing to your channel. Okay. And as you can see, you can add social links too. So you can add Twitter, Facebook, and a few other social platforms here. Right now I only have Twitter and Facebook. Okay, so those are my other main social platforms that I use. And I have two websites. I have myname.com and then carolinamillan.net. One is in Spanish, one is in English. If you have more than one website, unfortunately, you can only have one showing over here. So be very, very smart about the website that you want to have right there. Okay, because that's the website people are going to see, unless they go to your About section, and then they might see the rest of your URLs. So you need to be smart about that. Okay. So basically, that's how you start your channel, and then all you do is you start uploading. That's all you gotta do, and hopefully upload a video a day, or maybe 4 videos a week, as many videos as you can, at least at the beginning, so that Google and YouTube appreciate you more, and that you let them see, okay, that you're a content creator, that you are constantly creating videos, because that way they are going to show your videos more. Again, guys, you are going to learn more about what YouTube really wants in the next module. My partner Terry is going to go deep into that. But in a few words, that's it. YouTube wants you to upload content, okay? And your content has to be good. You cannot just upload crappy content just for the sake of it, okay? They have this really, really smart algorithms that can detect that kind of stuff, that you're uploading copyrighted material or anything like that. So try to make original videos and don't stress too much at the beginning. Now I want to share with you guys some tools, and also tell you the difference between recording yourself, with a camera, and doing screen capture videos. So when you record yourself, you can use several tools. And if you're a newbie, if you're just getting started with video marketing, you shouldn't stress about having a good camera. All you need is a phone with a decent camera. And nowadays, most people have a smartphone, and most of those smartphones have HD cameras. So, for example, if you have an iPhone 5 or iPhone 5S, that camera is excellent. And I use that camera all the time. I make a lot of videos just from my iPhone. So I strongly recommend that you start with your phone. Okay. Now, if you want to, I'm gonna share with you a couple of cameras that I recommend. But first, I want to show you how you record videos from your screen. Okay, because for example, like this video I'm doing right now, and this video I did with a tool, an application, software, whatever you want to call it, called Camtasia. Okay, I'm on a Mac right now, but Camtasia works with Mac and Windows. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're on Mac or Windows, you'll find the right version for you. Now it is really nice because it's really simple. It's really easy to use. Okay, they have an overview video right here, and not only you can record the entire screen, it'll also let you add some annotations. It'll let you add subtitles if you want. You can add music. It's a very, very powerful tool, and you can have a free trial for 30 days, test it out, and then decide if you want to buy it. It's actually not expensive if you want to buy it. Um, I believe the Mac version is about $99 or so. And if you ask me, it is definitely my top tool to record videos. Now, another tool that you can use, especially if you're on a Mac and maybe you're not a fan of Camtasia, is a tool called ScreenFlow. Now, ScreenFlow is really similar. Let me just open this. It's really similar, and you can do really high quality videos too, and show your screen. And you can also edit videos. Okay, maybe you have a video that you filmed with your phone and you would like to edit the video, add some music, anything like that. You can do that with ScreenFlow. Okay, you can also try it before you buy it. And again, it's not expensive, just $99. That's just one payment, and it's really cool. I have both. I have Camtasia and ScreenFlow, because sometimes they cover different needs. They can do different things, but you only need one. So don't stress about buying both. Okay. Now there's another cool tool that you can use to record short videos. For example, this tool called Jing. So you go to techsmith.com. They're actually the same creators of Camtasia. Okay, TechSmith. You can actually find it over here. If you go to products, okay, Jing is right there. And what you do with Jing is free. You can have a paid version, but it's free for a while until you reach a certain amount of hosting of your videos. And what I really like about Jing is exactly that they will host your videos, so you don't have to worry about uploading them to YouTube or anywhere else. Now, the downside with Jing, come on, open Jing for me. It's a bit slow right now. Sorry, guys. Now, the good thing about Jing, what I really like about it, is that it lets me do videos on the go. I want to explain a concept to somebody, and well, there's probably something going on with Jing. It's just not opening it right now. But I have something that I want to show people, and I want to show them on the go. Okay. And Jing, you just install it on your computer. You'll see right here, if I put my mouse right here, you see this little yellow thing. This is Jing. And it allows me to select a region of the screen that I want to record. Okay? And then I just go ahead, I record it. It lets you do 5-minute videos, and boom, you upload it. You upload the video right there from the application, and then you get the URL, and then you share it with the world. Okay? It's really, really easy to use, and you can also get started with it especially if you're on a budget. Okay, I'm gonna close this because there's something wrong. It doesn't want to open it. Sorry, guys. Okay. Then what I want to do is recommend some of the tools and equipment that I use. So for cameras, I use the iPhone 5S. That's definitely my favorite. Okay. And I also use the GoPro. GoPro. Let me see if I can go to the .com website. The GoPro is a really nice camera. It lets you record HD videos. It lets you, I mean, what I like about the GoPro, this is in Spanish, of course, because I'm in Chile, but if you go to GoPro.com, it's going to be in English, guys. What I like about this little camera, it's really small, but it is very, very flexible. I mean, you can attach it pretty much anywhere. You can put it in your car, you can put it in your head, you can wear a helmet, right? You can put it in your bike, and it really is designed for people who are out there moving and doing things. Okay, so especially if you're into sports. And by the way, this doesn't mean that your video has to be about the sport that you're practicing. It can just be about anything, but it just so happens that you're surfing when you make the video, or that you're playing guitar and you have the camera right there. So the GoPro is really, I mean, I love it. I think it's a camera that if you can afford it, and if you want to get serious about video marketing, then I strongly recommend that you grab one. Okay, so just go to GoPro.com and learn a little bit more about it. Another camera that I bought recently. Now this is a little more, well, actually a lot more professional, but I got a Canon. I want to show you guys. But honestly, you're just getting started. Don't stress about getting a professional camera. I'm just showing you what I use. I'm just showing you what I use, what I recommend. But it doesn't mean that you need to go out there and buy all this stuff, okay? The other camera I got is a Canon EOS 70D. Now, this camera is a little more professional, a lot more expensive too. But it'll let you take some really amazing photos, and the videos are excellent quality as well, like really excellent videos. They will look really smooth, really professional too. Okay, Canon EOS 70D. Okay, don't get this kind of camera yet. Okay, don't blow your budget on an equipment like this, but you can keep it in the back of your head, because this camera, it's going to take your video marketing to another level. But if you're just getting started, once again, your phone, okay? Your phone, hopefully you have an iPhone. Those have the iPhone 5, the iPhone 5S, iPhone 6 coming up soon. They have amazing cameras. I mean, I do really good videos with those cameras. In fact, I'm happy to even show you here in my channel a video that I did with just my iPhone. Let me show you guys. I have a bunch of videos here. Let me just go to playlists. Let's see. That's a video I did with my iPhone. This is a video I did with my iPhone. Let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna mute the video, but just so you guys see the quality. I mean, it might look a bit slow on your end, guys, because I'm using Camtasia right now to record this video, to record this training for you. And that uses, of course, a lot of resources of my computer. So that's why it looks slow to you. But this is really nice quality. This is me interviewing someone. And it's really nice quality. The audio is really good as well. And this is just my iPhone. And you probably saw a little bit about this in the previous module with my friend Scott. Always try to use your iPhone or whatever smartphone you have. Hold it horizontally, because if you hold it vertically, your video is gonna have some ugly black spaces, black bars here in the middle, and it's not gonna look good. Always hold it horizontally, okay? Now, for microphones, guys, microphones are also important, and especially if you're going to go for an iPhone, here's a really cool microphone that I recommend. It's called Rode. It's a Rode microphone. Now, there are a bunch of Rode microphones here, but let me just show you the one that I recommend for the iPhone. It's this one. It's called Rode Smart Lavalier microphone for iPhone and smartphones. Okay, it's 60 bucks. 60 bucks. Doesn't seem extremely cheap, but it's definitely not expensive and it's really decent. So you plug this mic to your iPhone and it'll help you isolate the noise, and it'll definitely make your videos a lot more professional. Now, something that I always struggled with in my first videos when I was just getting started was getting rid of the background noise, because it was really, really annoying. And even when I was using the iPhone microphone, because the iPhone comes with a little headset, and that headset has a microphone, um, it still wasn't good enough sometimes. So a microphone like this is definitely an investment that you want to make. Okay, the Smart Lav. Now, if you're going for the GoPro, I do have another microphone for the GoPro, because this one won't work with your GoPro. And let me see if I can find it now. It's a GoPro microphone. Okay. Oh, by the way, getting a microphone adapter would help a lot. So definitely get this. Okay, GoPro mic adapter. If you're gonna get a GoPro, um, get an adapter, because otherwise you won't be able to plug in the microphone. Okay. Now this is the microphone that I bought for my GoPro. Let me just show you up closer. Okay. Um, just look it up. I mean, guys, if you just look up GoPro microphone, you'll find it among the results. This is a really long name right here, but camcorder external microphone Vid Pro. Okay, Vid Pro XML. Okay, it works really well. It has really nice audio. I have this one. So I strongly recommend it, because the GoPro has its own microphone, but it is not as good. It's not as good for marketing videos, because the GoPro is more designed for images, right? And then what people do is they record themselves surfing or riding their bikes, and then they just add music, right? Or sometimes they record the audio separately. But what you can do is you can get one of these microphones. Okay, it works really well, and it's not expensive at all. It's just 25 bucks, right? So that's the equipment you guys need. Your videos, I mean, the audio, guys, in your videos is really important, because you can have great content, you can have great lighting, but if you don't have good audio, people cannot listen to your message. Okay, your message is what matters the most. What you're saying in your video, your content, and it needs to be delivered very professionally. So go ahead and invest in a microphone, because that's really important. Before you go and invest in lighting or stuff like that, you can always just use natural light. Try to do your videos during daylight. Daylight is definitely the best. And if you're going to do them outside and it's windy, use the microphone. Okay. And another thing that I tell people when they're doing their videos is try to do videos in different places, in different locations. Do videos in your living room. You can do videos in one of your rooms. You can do videos in your backyard. Sometimes I do videos with my pets, and that's just it's cool, because people feel closer to you. Like I said before, people want to feel that there is a genuine person at the other side that is genuinely going to care for them, that is going to teach them something valuable and be there for them. Okay, whatever service you are providing, If you show yourself as an honest human being, people are going to see that and it's going to come through. Okay, people will see that when they watch your videos. So always be yourself. Don't try to act, unless of course you're doing a pattern interrupt like I said at the beginning, and you're playing a character, and it's obviously you're I mean it's obvious that you're playing a character. Don't try to be something you're not. Okay, guys, don't try to pretend that you're someone else. Okay, you need to be happy with yourself, and people need to see that in your videos. People need to see that confidence, because if they don't see it, they're not going to work with you. They're going to go with the next guy, that's really confident. Okay, so I want to thank you. Thank you very much for watching this module. I'm Carolina Millan from Chile. I am very passionate about video marketing. I'm very passionate about social media and helping people get results. So feel free to get in touch with me, and I will be very happy to help you with your videos. I will be very happy to help you with your marketing or anything else that you need. Please move on to the next module, because it's going to be a little more advanced than this, and you're going to get amazing knowledge from Terry Lamb. He is great with video marketing. He has gotten amazing results, probably better than my results, but I cannot complain. I've made over $100,000 just with videos. So go ahead, guys, go for it. Create videos, create good content. Remember, pattern interrupt, content delivery, and call to action, and create a lot of videos, and you'll start seeing results. This is something that you have to build long term. You're not going to get results overnight in your business, but it's a midterm long term strategy, and I guarantee that you'll get results if you're consistent and you work hard and you create amazing videos. Carolina Milan from Chile here. Thank you once again for watching this video. Bye bye.